We are a nonprofit community that works to end homelessness through solidarity with our friends on the street, through street outreach and housing navigation, community education, and advocacy.
We cannot disrupt systems of homelessness and mass poverty in the United States if we don't first understand those systems and have a systemic analysis of what's going on.
Homelessness is absolutely solvable, and we know what it takes to end homelessness, and it's housing. Homelessness is policy failure. We can do better.
So our advocacy program at Open Table Nashville really works at the local level, the state level, and the national level with partners across the country. And that's really important to us, to not just be doing work downstream, but to be going upstream to see why are so many people in one of the wealthiest nations in the world falling into homelessness. When you get far enough upstream, you realize they're not falling in, they're being pushed. And that's what we're trying to change with our policies and our advocacy work.
It's very hard to be homeless or unhoused. It is a job. It's every day you get up at 5:30 in the morning so you don't go to jail or you get screamed at or your stuff gets thrown or something bad happens. You find somewhere where you can put your stuff safely. I have been up every morning walking back and forth, walking bridges, walking back, walking bridges, walking back. It's not just sit on my butt and cry because I don't have nothing. It's I walk, work, and do everything I can to even try to feed myself, and that's hard enough.
When you're staying out there and you're holding a sign, you feel like you're nobody. You feel like you're invisible. People just look at you like you're nothing, instead of judging somebody for what they do or where they're at. People need to wake up and realize, be more compassionate, care more. I mean, come on, it's not that hard to do.
You know, homelessness is not easy at all, and it's not for the weak heart. It's not for people.
It's not for anybody.
It's not.
Nobody should be out here.
People know their experiences the best, better than anyone else. And when we journey alongside them, not in the role of a helper or a savior, but in the role of a friend, we're not only supporting them, but we're learning from them.
Honestly, when you're homeless, you're judged. It doesn't matter if you're a good person or a bad person, you're automatically bad. And with Open Table, they treat everybody the same. They don't judge nobody. They don't care if you don't have anything. If they've got something to give you, they're gonna give it to you.
Yep.
If you need something and they don't have it, they will find it.
And y'all are side by side with us. Mostly all of this stuff that you give us and provide to us, it's not just for me and him. See, this is someone's life that could change their whole day and make them feel human again. That's what this is. And I always make sure I get a couple of them and I save them. I put them in my own little box and I give them out to people who need them.
Not a lot of places will hire someone that's homeless. And then you gotta find a place. But like with the Section 8 programs, you've got to go through all these hoops. I mean, they say you're not doing something right and you're trying to do it right. And then they add something else to the process. And that's why we were so glad that we met Jess. We keep telling everybody she's our adopted daughter, but she can handle so much of the red tape, the paperwork, and she was on them. Getting into this place was a godsend. I mean, Open Table rented us a truck, helped us move all of our stuff. We were in that day. We slept in the apartment that night, on a bed.
A lot of folks think that ending homelessness is impossible or a pipe dream, but we're ending homelessness every day on the individual level. When we are able to help someone get the keys to their new apartment, we are ending homelessness. We see folks that have been outside for decades and they get into their home and they have the support they need and life changes. They're thriving.
A lot of times we get questions around like, how do you keep going? You know, how do you go when it just feels so hard or so impossible? And it's our friends on the street. It's the people we work with because they keep going. How could we not do that alongside of them? We're here. We're not going anywhere.